Hi, and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach LaVine.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dosunmu is out there with one. White. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Marshall in a power forward. And for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler, MP out there with Anthony Melton. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup, and the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Harris outside to the paint. Here's White. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Nobody near Melton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
He's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Outside, LaVine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And here's White. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. White, good.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice 3-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. And Chicago also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Pass to White. Butler from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. White's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 6. LaVine dishes to Vucevic. Here's White, covered by MP. LaVine for 3 after 2 misses to start the game. He's on the board with that shot made.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And it's White missing. The Heat leading by 6. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. White goes in. Misses off the left iron. And so White will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's White. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3, Marshall. Miami grabs the miss. Outside, White. Harris outside. Back to MP. Shoots the 3. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by MP. Harris has got 7 points in the game. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. Changes here for the Heat. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mo Wagner. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's White in for DeAnthony Melton. The Bulls also changing it up. Najee Marshall comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Levine subbed in for Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 19. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're going to grind it out.
And this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. Then there's Harris. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Nets made a big difference. He ended up with 15 points and turned some heads when he did his work from beyond the arc, not usually his forte. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
White. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bam Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Hero, then for the Bulls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Dosunmu comes in for Smith, and it's White in for Morris. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. MP against White. On the wing, Harris. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. And it's Tobias Harris with the 3. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Levine looking around over Butler. Levine's shot is off.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Melton kicks to MP. Good ball movement here by Miami. Three-pointer, Butler. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vucevic is screen on White. Pass to Vucevic. The tray. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
With the step back, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's the Miami Heat rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long period, that can weigh on you.
They have thrived at that so far, but this will be a tough test for sure.
I miss my bed.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Miami Heat.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got White. He's out there with Dosunmu. Levine is out there with Vucevic. And it's Marshall in at the 4. And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Heat have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line.
Free throw, no good for MP.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Vucevic to the left side wing. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Miami's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Marshall. And again, Chicago. No good. Miami's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. But you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Outside, White. Levine inside the three-point line. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
It's Butler that time on the assist by White. That's 10 points for Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
White, bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And MP throws it down.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close. And Chicago shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's White. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And Morris with the 3. He may want to shoot more of those if he gets the chance.
MP outside. To the inside. Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
I love the unselfishness. And you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Morris, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hardaway passes to Phillips. White against Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And that one's good. Wagner.
I think MP saw that little gap there and then was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
Pass to Hardaway from past the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Wagner. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Morris against White. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Got the screen. The dish was perfect. Morris making guys look good.
Pass to White. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Morris inside. White's there. And Morris throws it down.
Great finish on the drive from Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
For Miami, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. A nice shot by MP.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Jaquez finds MP. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Wagner. Here's Highsmith. Just 5 to shoot. Hero from long range. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Down low. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Morris passes to Hardaway. Free throw line jump shot. And Morris throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Back to MP. And he converts the layup.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Hardaway. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole